In 1921, the United States witnessed one of the darkest and least taught episodes in its history, an event so extreme that it involved the bombing of American civilians by aircraft on U.S. soil. This tragedy is known as the Tulsa Race Massacre. In the early 20th century, the Greenwood District of Tulsa, Oklahoma, was one of the most prosperous black communities in America. Often called Black Wall Street, Greenwood boasted banks, hotels, newspapers, doctors, lawyers, and thriving businesses, all built despite the harsh realities of Jim Crow segregation. Its success challenged the racial hierarchy of the time and drew resentment from white supremacists. On May 30, 1921, a young black shoe shiner, Dick Rowland, was accused, without evidence, of assaulting a white elevator operator, Sarah Page. Though Page later declined to press charges, sensationalist newspaper headlines fueled outrage. Rumors of a lynching spread rapidly. When Black World War I veterans armed themselves to protect Rowland from a mob, tensions escalated. A confrontation broke out, and within hours, Tulsa descended into organized violence. From May 31 to June 1, 1921, white mobs, many deputized and armed by local authorities, invaded Greenwood. Homes and businesses were looted and burned. Most shocking of all, private aircraft were used to drop incendiary bombs, including turpentine-based firebombs, on black neighborhoods. This marked one of the first aerial attacks on civilians in U.S. history, carried out not by a foreign enemy, but against Americans by Americans with government complicity. Over 35 square blocks of Greenwood were destroyed. An estimated 100 to 300 black residents were killed. More than 10,000 people were left homeless. Survivors were detained in internment-style camps. No one was held criminally accountable. Insurance companies refused to pay claims. The massacre was deliberately erased from public memory for decades, left out of textbooks, silenced by officials, and ignored by the justice system. The Tulsa Race Massacre is not just a story of racial violence, it is a documented case of state failure and racial terror, revealing how law enforcement, government structures, and media can enable atrocities. It stands as a warning of what happens when truth is buried and injustice goes unaddressed. Today, Tulsa remains a symbol of both extraordinary black achievement and devastating American betrayal, a reminder that history is not only what is celebrated, but also what was deliberately hidden. This is not ancient history. It happened in 1921, and its echoes still shape America today. Want more stories like this? Hit like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our story, because this is just getting started.